What is Guidewire BillingCenter? Guidewire BillingCenter is a billing and invoicing application within the Guidewire Insurance Suite. It manages billing processes, premium collections, commissions, payments, write-offs, refunds, and delinquency tracking for insurance carriers. It integrates with PolicyCenter and ClaimCenter to ensure smooth financial operations. What are the main components of BillingCenter architecture? BillingCenter architecture includes application server layer, handles business logic written in Gosu, database layer, stores policy, billing, and financial transactions, integration layer, web services, messaging, and plugins, user interface layer, PCF or page configuration files define the UI. Developers primarily work with Gosu, PCF, plugins, and configuration files to extend functionality. What is the role of a developer in BillingCenter projects? A developer configures business roles, builds custom plugins, designs integration points, modifies PCF files, and writes Gosu code. They ensure BillingCenter meets business requirements like custom invoicing rules, external payment gateways, or third-party system integration. Explain the billing lifecycle in BillingCenter. The billing lifecycle includes policy integration, billing instructions flow in from PolicyCenter, invoice generation, system generates invoices based on billing schedules, payment processing, payments are collected and reconciled, delinquency handling, dunning letters or cancellation triggers, commission management, commissions for producers are handled. Developers often customize these steps using ghosting rules and workflows. What programming language is used in Guidewire BillingCenter? BillingCenter uses Gosu, a statically typed, object-oriented language similar to Java. Developers use Gosu for rules, business logic, entity enhancements, batch processes, and plugins. Since it's JVM-based, it integrates easily with Java libraries. How do you configure PCF files in BillingCenter? PCF files define the UI structure. Developers use PCF to add fields, labels, and input components, configure layout, menus, and actions, and bind UI fields to entity attributes. Customization is done using Studio IDE, where XML-based PCF files can be extended safely without overwriting out-of-the-box functionality. What are billing instructions in BillingCenter? Billing instructions are directives received from PolicyCenter that define billing plans, schedules, and premium charges. Developers may need to enhance the processing of these instructions, for example, adding validation rules or custom logic for installment calculations. What is the role of plugins in BillingCenter? Plugins in BillingCenter allow developers to implement custom functionality without modifying core code. Examples include Payment Plugin, integrate with external payment systems, Messaging Plugin, send receive data from third-party systems, Invoice Distribution Plugin, customize invoice delivery. They are implemented in Gosu or Java and configured via the Guidewire Studio. Explain integration methods supported in BillingCenter. BillingCenter supports multiple integration methods: SOAP web services, REST APIs in newer versions, messaging with JMS, plugins, flat file imports or exports. Developers choose the integration approach based on real-time versus batch processing needs. What is a delinquency process in BillingCenter? Delinquency process manages overdue accounts. It includes dunning notices or reminders, grace periods, cancellations, or write-offs. Developers often customize delinquency workflows to align with regulatory or business requirements. What are some common entities in BillingCenter? Key entities include account, customer details, invoice, generated billing statements, payment, collected funds, policy period, billing tied to policies, Producer, agent or producer data for commissions. Developers extend entities using entity extensions. What is the role of rules in BillingCenter? Rules automate business logic such as payment validation, commission calculation, invoice generation logic, write-off handling. Rules are written in Gosu and executed by the rules engine. How does BillingCenter handle commissions? BillingCenter automates commission calculations for agents or producers. Developers may enhance commission plans, define custom formulas, and integrate with external accounting systems for payouts. What are work queues in BillingCenter? Work queues manage batch processes, such as invoicing and delinquency workflows. Developers configure and monitor these to optimize system performance and throughput. How do you implement batch processes in BillingCenter? Batch processes are scheduled jobs that handle large-scale tasks like invoice generation or payment reconciliation. Developers create custom batch processes in Gosu by extending batch classes and configuring schedules in Studio. What is the role of BillingCenter APIs? BillingCenter exposes APIs for integration with external systems like banks, payment gateways, or data warehouses. Developers use SOAP REST APIs to pull data such as invoices, payments, and adjustments. Explain payment plans in BillingCenter. Payment plans define how premiums are collected, for example, monthly or quarterly. Developers configure default plans and may customize plan eligibility, discounts, or fees. What is the significance of data model extensions? Data model extensions allow developers to add custom fields, entities, and relationships without modifying base Guidewire code. This ensures upgrade compatibility while meeting client-specific needs. What are billing instruction sets? Instruction sets are collections of billing instructions from PolicyCenter, defining how premiums should be billed. Developers may customize the handling of these sets to meet unique product or regional requirements. How does BillingCenter handle write-offs? Write-offs manage uncollectible amounts. Developers can automate thresholds, approval workflows, and reporting by writing custom rules or extending write-off processes. What is the difference between PolicyCenter and BillingCenter? PolicyCenter handles policy creation, underwriting, and issuance. BillingCenter manages premium invoicing, payments, commissions, and delinquency. Developers often build integrations between both using web services and messaging. How do you migrate data into BillingCenter? Data migration uses staging tables and ETL tools. Developers prepare legacy data, load it into staging, validate using Gosu scripts, and import into BillingCenter entities. What is the role of security in BillingCenter? Developers configure role-based access control for users, like billing clerks or agents. They implement permissions for actions like viewing invoices or processing write-offs. How do you customize invoice templates? Invoices can be customized using Gosu templates, PCF UI, or integration with external document generation tools like DocuSign or PDF rendering engines. What are common developer challenges in BillingCenter projects? Challenges include integrating with legacy payment systems, handling regulatory compliance, optimizing large batch processes, maintaining performance in high-volume billing, and ensuring seamless PolicyCenter BillingCenter integration. Developers solve these through proper architecture, efficient Gosu coding, and testing.